he talks about movies.
If you've really paid attention to the show, you'll know that I don't really talk about old movies that much. Sure, I've talked about like one movie from the 80s maybe, like last week, but most of my stuff tends to focus on things from the 2010s or 2000s. Maybe we dabble in the late 90s a little bit, but for the most part, we have like a very narrow limit on time in this show. But I am breaking all those rules today to pick up a movie that was released in the 40s. But in all seriousness, It's a Wonderful Life is a really, really special movie. And I'm going to talk about why that is. It's a Wonderful Life tells the story of James Bailey.
This is a note from editing Danny that you literally looked up the name of the character before you started recording and you still got it wrong. Do better next time. Love, future Danny.
Played by the ever-fantastic Jimmy Stewart, as he grows from being a child to an adult, and how his life seems to be constantly disappointing. He's not able to go on trips he wants to go to. He can't go to college because his brother's fighting in the war. And the end of the movie has a fantastic sequence where they get to see what the world would look like if George never existed. All the lives he's touched, all the things that would have been completely different if he hadn't been around to impact those events. Does it really fit with the theme of this show, being Christmas-themed? No, but also kind of yes. Like, yes, the movie is set at Christmas. Yes, it has Christmas themes. Yes, there's a lot of Christmas music and Christmas... What are those? But honestly, other than the setting being at Christmas time at the end of the movie, you could honestly watch this at any time of the year that you want. I am not kidding when I say that this is probably the most difficult episode of this show that I've ever done, just because I don't really have anything to add to the conversation about this movie, because it's been out for so long, like, I don't feel like I can add anything new to the conversation. With that said, yes, this is a Christmas classic that everyone should watch even though it's old. Old does not necessarily mean boring.